way up there. Hold on, I'm so sorry. All right. I know, isn't it exciting? I'm excited too. All right, here's our first one. I'm gonna ask that you are nice and quiet. We are going to play just a little bit of our medley, and then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna see if you can figure it out. What do you think it is? Oh yeah, Little Mermaid! We're gonna hear the Little Mermaid. We're also going to hear dun 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 dun. Wait, no, that's not it. We've got more in this. I just want to make sure you're prepared for all of this. Here's our next one. Listen carefully and see if you can find it. What's that one?
We are guests from
Beauty and the Beast. Yes, that is right. All right, we've got some more. I'm going to do one more. And this one is going to be really tricky because I'm going to do two at the same time. I can't believe it either. Now, I think some of the adults in the room might recognize some of these. You might not. We'll find out. There were two in there. Little tricky. What was, who said it? It's a small one. Good job, yeah, good for you. Round of applause, that's a tough one. Good job, yeah. Oh, it's a small world, and, anybody know the second one? Not Toy Story. Zippity-doo-dah. Zippity-doo-dah. That's a tricky one. All right, we're going to play for you. This is called Disneyland Celebration. Along with those, you're going to hear Fantasia, where Mickey's got some crazy magical powers. Please enjoy Disneyland Celebration. This is going to be a much longer one. And now we're really going to listen for all those different elements. Are you ready? Let's do it. So good, so good. I hope you really enjoyed that. So there were a lot of different songs. Now this next one will be just the band. So the strings up front, they're just going to be sitting there. They're going to hang out, and you might actually see some people move around up on stage. So we're going to go back and forth between the band and the orchestra. So the band is going to be doing our next piece. Now this next piece is absolutely epic. I'm going to try to describe it without giving it away. Mild-mannered dad goes back, misses the old days, ends up trying to battle an evil scientist with his evil robots in the city. But with the help of his family, who happen to have superpowers. What was that? I think yeah, we got it! It's the Incredibles!
Hi boys and girls, my name is Mrs. Lynch and I teach the orchestra, and I'm going to try to describe our next song while our kids get ready. Are you ready? Okay, this movie is one where there's only one person in the movie who is not an animal. Everybody else is an animal. Do you have it yet? I don't. Let me give you another clue. Nope, not Tarzan. Everybody in this movie is on the run from a scary tiger. The Jungle Book! That's right, we're going to play a song from the Jungle Book. Before we do that, I want to show off, hopefully we're ready. One thing I like to play with a lot in orchestra is the electric bass guitar. We like to play with those. And I love to add drum set to everything. We just need it. It makes everything better. Okay, so I want to show off our 4 kids over here playing the bass guitar. Can you guys wave to them? Say, hi, we love the bass. Okay, can you guys play the first couple measures for them nice and loud? Is that thing turned up loud enough? Just turn, oh, that'll work. That'll work for right now. Okay, can you play the beginning? Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, isn't that cool? But what happens when we add the drum set and we get really exciting with it? Okay, don't go too fast. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. You feel that Jungle Book vibe a little bit? Okay, let's add everybody else in the Jungle Book. Here we go. This is our whole orchestra playing I Wanna Be Like.
You will be seeing some of our instrumentalists go from the orchestra back to the band, and that's what they're doing right now. We're actually getting ready for our next piece. It's very interesting to me, as a guy who does this all the time, that we go from the Jungle Book, and actually the next piece, we're not leaving the jungle at all. We're gonna kind of hang out there, but it's not from the Jungle Book. We're going to be doing a little bit of music from Tarzan. Now, before we do this is another medley, so there's going to be a couple songs, but I don't want to play the songs for you. I want to play a little bit of the different percussion instruments that we're going to be hearing in the middle of this. So I'm going to actually have some of these students behind me play them. I need you to be quiet and listen, because I'm going to turn around. I'm going to ask you to see if you can figure out what it is. So 54 is where we are going to be starting. We're going to play a little bit, and then I'm going to have some little parts for you to guess. 54. quick. All right, first thing I'm going to have you play. Dylan, could you play the... Yep, he's going to play for you. Listen. Go ahead. Oh, yeah. Do you know what that's called? That's called tempo blocks. So we're going to be listening for the tempo blocks. Can I also hear Cora? Your... She's got to pick it up. I'm sorry. All right, go for it, Cora. Does that sound metal or wood? Wood. That's called a wood block. So silly. All right. Let's see. What else can we? Who has a boop? Oh, that's Mr. Nick in the back. Nick, wave. There's Nick. All right. Nick's gonna play it. Go for it. That's called a slide whistle. All right. So what else? Okay. You might. This isn't really a musical instrument, but it is here. Brady. Play a little bit of yours. Do you have any idea what that could be? Not quite a drum. A trash can. Hold that up. Show them what you've done to this thing so far. This poor trash can has just seen such abuse. Oh my. Charlie. Charlie, if you would please. Any idea? Cowbell, very good. Let's see, what else do we got? We have some fun ones. Jonah, we haven't quite gotten yours. Go ahead. What's it sound like it's doing? It's a stick of rain. It's a rain stick. All right. We also have some other percussion, which we didn't get a chance to play yet. Could you do a little bit of the conga, please? Good. Now the bongos, which sound like congas, but much higher. Bongos, go ahead. I'll take that. And then, of course, we have the drum set. Trace, right where we kind of left off, the go ahead. And once we start adding all this together, we get this wonderful world of Disney music. And here is Highlights from Tarzan. I hope you enjoy it. Next, coming up to the stage are our singers. This is the high school select choir under the direction of Mrs. Lynch. And I don't know if it's possible, could we get a little bit more light on them? Maybe a smidgen? That'd be great.
Okay, everybody, we are gonna, who's ready to hear some singing? Ooh, yes, okay, now, thank you. We are gonna sing for you. Hold on, I need you to think. We're gonna sing from you a song from Mrs. Rothenberger's favorite movie. What is it?
Little Mermaid.
Jaws? Who said Jaws? That is not her. Who knows?
Halloween. The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid! Somebody said Mrs. Rothenberger is the Little Mermaid. We all think that, yes. Okay, so we're gonna sing Kiss the Girl from the Little Mermaid. And before we do that, I want to talk about the parts of a song. A song's kind of like a sandwich. You need different parts. You need bread, and you need meat, and you need cheese. So here's the parts we're gonna sing. So, Ellie, can I have that concert C, please? Okay, all right. So the first part of a song that we need is called the melody. So our melody over here in this song is coming from our altos. Can we try that for them altos? We're starting. There we go, 2, 3, and go. Can you sing along? That's it. Yeah, I think kindergarten might have some of our future singers up here. This kid in the blue shirt did a great job. Nice job. Okay, now what makes the song sparkle, though, is when we add not the melody, but what's the other thing we need? Who knows what that other thing's called? Not the melody. I don't hear it. It's called the harmony. I don't know if anybody said it. If you said it, 10 points for you. Okay, we're going to add the harmony, which comes from our tenors and our sopranos. So let's hear what it sounds like when we add some harmony. So the melody's here. With the harmony we have, ready guys? 2, 3, and go. There. You can sing along. That sparkles a little more, doesn't it? Now just tell the tenors to sing a little bit louder. I think we'll have it. Okay, but we gotta add one more thing. Every song needs an accompaniment or a bass line. In this song, it's our strapping young bucks behind me who have grown up from the elementary school and turned into our low basses. So they're gonna sing for you the bass part, and let's see how low they can go. You ready, guys? 1, 2, here's the basses. Go. Ooh, that's low. Isn't that cool? But you know what? It's cool when you put it together. So let's hear the whole song. Here's Kiss the Girl from The Little Mermaid.
Don't know
Okay. Our next song, while we get all these kids in their right spots, ready? Our next song, I'm going to give you one clue and then you're going to guess. Ready? This song takes place in a town called Arendelle. Which movie? It's Frozen! Frozen Fever, yes. Okay, here we go. Here's Frozen by Orchestra.
right, I'm back. All right. We've heard a lot of amazing music. We still have more amazing music for you. But before we do that, I do want to show you some of the instruments, and I want you to understand how really important every single person's part is. But first, let's introduce some instruments. I know there's some band folks over in this area. Whoop, whoop, whoop to the band folks. Very exciting. I do want to kind of show off all the different instruments. So I'm going to have a few of you in the back actually lift up your instruments. We're going to start with the largest instruments, and we're going to work our way all the way up to the top. And can we actually start with Bodhi? Could you stand up? This is the largest of the brass instruments. It's just about as big as you, and that is called a tuba. Wonderful. We're going to go to the next largest brass instrument. Owen, could you stand up? So stand. This is the baritone. You can kind of see it looks like a tuba, but it's like it went through the dryer. It shrunk a little bit. All right, thank you. Finn, could you stand up? This is that is my own personal favorites. That is the trombone. All right, thank you, Finn. And let's have Aiden. Could you stand up? I'm going to get out of your way. Aiden, stand up. Our instruments keep getting smaller. This is oh, hold on. Together, this is a trumpet. Very good, thank you. We have one more brass instrument for you. And if we could have Hunter stand up and show that off. French horn. Could I have all of my brass players stand up, please? All brass players, stand up with your instruments. All brass, stand up. This comprises all of our brass sections. So they give us a lot of energy. They play a lot of heroic and beautiful music. Good. Take a seat. We're going to go to our next section, which is actually one of our larger sections, and that is our woodwinds. Now, we have a couple woodwind players. Here we go. Could I have Mackenzie stand up? This is the baritone saxophone. It's almost as big as the tuba, and it's got a nice, low, meaty sound. Thank you, Mackenzie. Could I have Zach stand up? It's another saxophone. It's a little bit smaller. It's got what's called a gooseneck in there, and that is our tenor saxophone. So it's kind of a little bit higher sounding. And let's go, you know what? I'm totally going to make it happen. Let's go, Bailey. Stand up, please. Bailey's like, no! And that is the alto saxophone. Could I have all of my saxophones stand up and hold up your instruments? So this is all of our saxophones that we have. They are a nice warm sound. They add a lot of warmth and a lot of depth to our music. Good, go ahead, take a seat. And now we have more woodwinds. We have a lot of woodwinds here. I'm going to get to double reeds first. So double reeds are special, and they make what we call a crow sound. When they're played just on the reed, but when they add it to their instruments, it's a very distinctive and beautiful sound. We're going to start with the bassoon. I know it's a little hard. Could you stand up and show them the bassoon? That is so cool. I love that one. And we have two oboes. Could we have Kayla? Could you hold up your oboe for them? It's much tinier, but it has a very similar type sound, just much higher. All right, a couple more. Can we have Nisa? Could you stand up and show them the bass clarinet? And let's have Natalie stand up because you're making eye contact. And this is the clarinet. And let's have Elizabeth stand up. And this is the flute. Now, Arabella, do you have the wee tiny one? Could you hold that one up? That is the piccolo. The piccolo. Can I have all of my woodwinds now stand up? Now, they make up a large portion of our band. They all have very distinctive sounds. So the next piece, thank you very much. Y'all are great. The next piece we have for you, let me think. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's actually a ballad. It's a nice slow piece, so everyone take a big breath. And our next piece is called Can You Feel the Love Tonight from The Lion King.
Boys and girls, you're doing such a good job. We are almost done. We have 2 more songs for you today. This last one by our string orchestra is a song from Zootopia. We're going to play Try Everything from Zootopia. And just so you know, I'm sitting over here playing with them because we're playing this in a chamber orchestra style where we work on making eye contact with each other even though we don't have a conductor. And we're small enough to do that. So we're playing, I'm leading over here from my seat and they're following me from over there. So that's called chamber music. Okay, so here is Try Everything from Zootopia.
Thank you, folks. Like Mrs. Lynch was saying, you've been a wonderful audience. We actually have one more piece for you tonight. But here's the thing. When we talk about Disney, and we watch the movies, and we listen to the music, these are all stories that have been told for a really long time. But Disney, man, they do something really magical with it. And sometimes it's really hard to separate the two when we think of the stories and what Disney has done with them. So our last piece is actually entitled Pan, from the movie Pan. But the thing is, it's not a Disney movie, but it's really hard to separate the two, because when I think Pan, I think Peter Pan, and I think the teenage boy in green tights. I still think of that guy, and I think of Captain Hook with his big, long red coat. So we're going to play the music from Pan, because it just reminds us so much of Disney, even if it's not Disney. Y'all have been a wonderful audience. Thank you so much. We have one more piece for you.